Welcome to this video covering the new tracking panel and character from clusters workflow in Evoke. I'm going to start by covering some of the basic features that make up the new tracking panel. With the origin system we use the terms smart object and basic object. A pulsar cluster is a smart object as it can talk to the Evoke PC remotely using the beacon. This allows it to set its marker patterns, sync to the Viper cameras and report battery level back to the PC. A Overactive Strand is a basic object, as its active LEDs can either be on or off, and it has to be controlled manually without any two-way communications. I'm going to start by looking at smart objects in Evoke and how they are tracked and managed. Make sure that you have some pulsars out in your volume and that their status LED is a constant blue to show its sync with the beacon. In Evoke, go over to the tracking panel, right-click and choose Create Smart Objects. Evoke will look for all the attached pulsars in your system and automatically create smart objects for each one. They should appear in the 3D workspace. It's worth noting that pulsars that are currently on charge will also get created. Evoke will automatically choose a marker pattern for each pulsar that it can see. It also gives it a default name and shows you the linked device and serial number that is controlling it. We've made swapping pulsars incredibly easy. Let's say one of your pulsars out in the volume is low on battery. You will be able to see this by looking in the system tree and noting the low battery indicator. Simply get a fresh pulsar off charge and take it out into the volume. Create a smart object for it if it doesn't already have one. With it selected, hold Control and select the smart object for the pulsar with low battery. Note, selecting the device in the system tree also selects a smart object if one is present. Right-click in the tracking panel and choose Swap Cluster. The new pulsar will now be used by the existing smart object and your experience can continue as normal. You can easily combine two or more smart objects to make a single object. You may have a prop in your experience that needs to be driven by two pulsars. Simply place the two pulsars on the prop and create smart objects for them so they appear in the system. Now select the first smart object, then holding Control, select any other ones you want to add. Now in the tracking panel, right-click and choose Combine Smart Objects. A new single object will be created in the tracking panel and will be visible in the 3D workspace. Note you can still see which pulsars make up the combined object by looking in the object's properties at the bottom of the tracking panel. Here you will see a list of slots that make up the object, along with any devices that are connected to it. It's here where you can change the prop mesh for the object, as well as the colour of any pulsars. The prop mesh is simply an FBX file with the mesh skin to a root bone. Use the included FBX files found in C, Users, Public Documents, Vicon /prop meshes as an example.